Rhea Ripley fans are going to hate what Liv Morgan just said in this video. I'm going to tell you exactly what she had to say and why I thought it was hilarious, because y'all just got trolled and probably a little upset. Look, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, they've been on a year-long journey together, a year-long storyline if you think about it. Actually, you could go back to 2023, because it was Rhea Ripley who in storyline attacked Liv Morgan, injuring her, writing her off of television, and leading to her hiatus. And then, well, Liv Morgan made it very clear when she was going to return earlier this year that she was going to go on the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. And oh, what a tour it has been. We've seen the progress of a Liv Morgan and her character and her gimmick and this storyline. It's captivated fans alike, including myself. It's also dominated WWE airtime on Monday Night Raw. If you see where they have come from to where they are now, it's remarkable. And that's the reason why Liv Morgan fans have praised her for her work. And Rhea Ripley, we have seen a breakout year for her as one of WWE's biggest stars, one of their biggest baby faces. Right? She started off the year as a heel and transitioned naturally into a babyface, from her feud with Nia Jax, Elimination Chamber, to her rivalry with Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 40, and then obviously getting injured, vacating the title due to a backstage segment that went wrong, and Liv Morgan ended up injuring her by accident. These two have worked countless times, whether that be at SummerSlam, where it was Liv Morgan beating Rhea Ripley, whether thanks to Dominic Mysterio's outside interference, whether it was a mixed tag team match at Bash in Berlin, or most recently, Bad Blood. While yes, Rhea got the DQ win, it was Liv Morgan who walked out with the women's world title after recruiting Raquel Rodriguez, aligning herself with her, and now Raquel has given new life, new breath into this feud. Now that leads us to today's video. Now I want to preference this by stating that Liv Morgan was in character when she said all of this, but I thought it was fun to cover because it shows a side of this feud that I don't think people talk about enough. Sure, they look at it as a Dominic Mysterio, him getting ultimate heat, right, by feuding with Rhea, by aligning himself with Liv going on her revenge tour, Rhea trying to get her revenge on Liv. But I think this interview that she did in kayfabe, where she was just trolling people for fun, shows the importance and really shows the secret sauce of this feud, because Liv Morgan has her character so dialed in and is on the money. So she did an interview with Adrian Hernandez, and she said this about her ongoing feud with Rhea Ripley. Once again, in character. Personally, I think that Rhea Ripley is the biggest, most pathetic loser that we have on the roster. And I think all you people that love Rhea and want to come for me and Dominic, I think you guys are also losers. You're probably ugly and have no lives, and you're jealous of me and Dom because we're the hottest, most iconic, most dominant, most best historic couple in WWE history, and you're just mad because Rhea could not live up to that. So I'm so sorry that Dominic and I are so much better than Rhea was with him. And I'm also the better champion than Rhea. So yeah, I'm a man-stealing, home-wrecking, heartbreaking, title-taking, greatest women's champion of all time, and all you losers can go and cry about it because I know you hate it and I don't give an F. End quote. You want to talk about a tongue tire? My lord, that was a promo right there. Props to Liv for being able to cut that promo impromptu and just going at it. Here's the reason why I thought Rhea Ripley fans would hate it. Because Liv Morgan, A, said it in character, right? And B, she actually spoke the truth. In some ways. No, Rhea Ripley fans are not the most pathetic people on the planet. They're not ugly, right? And no, Liv is not a better champion than Rhea was. Rhea held that championship for over a year. Had countless title defenses, and most people, including myself, would say a better title reign. Now, where she is right is because she is a man-stealer. She is a home wrecker. And she doesn't care what you have to say because that's her character. Once again, this is all in character form. But it shows the importance, it shows the secret sauce. So you have Rhea Ripley, who is on absolute fire right now. She has everything dialed in, from in-ring psychology to the promos to her character, everything. And she's also an ultimate babyface. And then on the flip side, you have Liv Morgan, the heel, who has carried her weight and carried this feud for the most part with her character work, something in which she had struggled for years to do so while she had a breakout year this year. You also had the Dominant Mysterio aspect where he's the ultimate, like he's the most hated guy in WWE. Maybe Solo Sikoa's up there, but I'm going to say Dominic is probably the most hated, right? And so when you take in a super duper over lovable babyface in Rhea Ripley who can go, you have Liv Morgan who is really, really shining so brightly right now and knows how to get emotion out of you. And then you have the most hated heel in all of wrestling, maybe outside of MJF. That is a recipe for success. That is a recipe for a great feud and a great angle and a great storyline. And that is why Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan has worked. Have they had the greatest matches in the world? No. But if we're talking about a storytelling journey that has lasted multiple months, it is up there with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. And obviously the Bloodline is superior to everything, but like what they've done in recent months, I believe has been better than the Bloodline, right? Because we went multiple months knowing that Roman wasn't going to be around. Solo, they try to build him up even though he can't win a match to save his life. Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley helped carry Monday Night Raw. When Rhea was out with her injury and she was recovering, it was Liv Morgan who was doing multiple segments on Monday Night Raw. She was opening and closing the show. That's what Liv Morgan has been able to do. That is what they've been able to do with this division, or this star. Now, speaking of division, so we don't know exactly when we're going to get Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. It's going to come, we just don't know when. So if we know it's coming, how do you come out of it, right? Because in my opinion, I think it would be only right for Rhea to win the championship, right? She completes her ultimate story. She wins back the title. She gets her comeuppance on Dominic. Maybe they do the intergender match, which has been reportedly talked about. You have her beat Liv. You have her beat Raquel. You have her win the championship. And then Liv and Raquel, maybe they go on a women's tag team title run. Like, I think that would be fun. That would be a good follow-up for Liv. Having a dream match with Jade Cargill, that's a big-time program. That's something in which you can go and do, at X, Y, or Z date, depending on what they do with Jade and Bianca. But that's the big crux. Like, okay, you've had this great storyline that's lasted you for months. Now you got to get, most likely, heels ready for Rhea coming out of this program so she can feud with, right? Like, that's the big thing. So let me know down in the comments there below, what do you think about Liv's comments? I think they're brilliant. Props to her.